What's up, guys? Welcome back. So this is going to be a sort of quick video, just a little recent pickups. This morning I woke up, I was up this morning, went to Target at about 8:30 this morning in search of one thing, and I have a feeling some of you probably know what that is, and luckily I acquired it. Yes. This was the last one that they had. Really psyched about this. Really like the packaging and the art on the packaging. Super happy about that. Not super happy about the price tag on it, $35, but not too bad. Really, with all the accessories and the fact that you get Mando and you get the child. So picked that up. That was my main hunt, or my main quest for the day, was to go and hopefully they had that, and they did. Also, while I was there, I found this. The Chase Kyle O'Reilly, which I actually prefer over the regular one with the camo, because this is how I remember Kyle O'Reilly back in Ring of Honor and PWG and all that stuff before he went to NXT. Big fan of Kyle. Have been for a couple years now, so really happy I was able to pick this up. Bad thing about it is I was hesitant in picking it up, actually, because the painting, or the whatever, the real effects thing that Mattel is doing these days with the WWE figures, the printing, the eye, one of the eyes is really wonky, and the wrist, the white, the tape on the fingers, the painting is really wonky. It's really bad. Those are minimal things that I can fix with a little paint. So, so I decided to go ahead and pick him up. Anyway, so let's take a better look at these two, shall we? Alright, here we go. We got the Mandalorian and the child out of the package. Let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories first. We got the jetpack. We've got the Beskar ingots, which actually have a texture on them, which is cool. We have the little, I think this is the little thing that is connected to the pram that makes it follow Mando, I believe. Then we got Mando's rifle and pistol. Then we've got Mando. He has the little pegs in the back, or the holes in the back, to put the jetpack in, and his rifle. His rifle has a peg in it as well to go in there. And then, of course, the big feature in this one is the fact that the helmet is removable. It's not easy with one hand. I mean, the head scan's not that bad, to be honest. It was, the proto images were, oh, that's, what in the hell? looks kind of weird. His ear poking out of the hair. Can you focus camera? That'd be cool. Anyway. The head sculpt, I think it's a sculpt, not a scan, but the head sculpt really doesn't look as bad in person as the proto images, and I feel like they retooled it a little bit after the proto images surfaced or whatever came out and everybody was complaining about it. Alright, now we're going to check out the child. We got the pram, which I really like that they added the clear base to it. Pretty cool. And the only thing I would have liked would have been a little, little cloth in there. But that's something that can be, I can do that. Can be like customized, whatever. Just put a little piece of brown fabric in there. And then we got the child, which is a little different than the previous Black Series release. Because, I'm pretty sure Mando, other than the new head, is exactly the same. The child, however, is different. I'm pretty sure the head is exactly the same. The painting is just a little bit different, and then it's not posable at all. It's in the force wielding pose. The head does move like the original. You got little feet in there, but yeah, it's not posable, which is kind of a bummer. So I'm glad that I have the original Black Series release, which again, I think, well, even that's slightly the same. They're slightly different because, like, he has little feet, like, in the bottom that sort of move. This one does not. The new one does not. They're just sculpted on. It's still cute, though. I like that it's in the pose, but if you don't have the original release, that's kind of a bummer that it's not as posable. But, and the painting on the cloak is a bit different. Kind of like the painting on this one a little bit better because it's all kind of uniform color, but that is just way too bright. Yeah, the painting, you can see the painting's a little bit different. Pretty sure it's the exact same head though. Yeah, and as far as Mando, I have the original Beskar armor Mando here, and I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same. Bought this a couple of weeks ago at GameStop because I found it. So I haven't had a chance to open it yet, but just from looking at the two side by side, again, other than the head, pretty sure they're exactly the same. They even have the jetpack, even have the weapons and everything, so. And then as far as the pram goes, you got baby fits in there pretty well. There's that one. And there's the original release. Oops. Oh, no. But yeah. I think that's it for Mando and the child. So let's move on to Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Let's take a look at this figure. Got the wristband painted on. It's got the tattoo. It's the back of the trunks. The back of the kick pads. The knee pads. It's got O'Reilly on the side, a kick pad. This is what I was talking about. I don't know if I can get it to focus. Yeah, it looks like the printing was a little off with the eye. And then here on the finger tape is a little wonky. The other one's okay though. The other one's fine. So yeah, those two little. I was hesitant on buying it because of those two things, but they're pretty easy to fix for me, so it's fine. Then he's got the alternate hands, throwing up the Undisputed Era sign. I don't have the gang sign. I like that one. That's more of like the, the rock fist almost. Almost the Too Sweet, but yeah. You got the NXT Tag Team Championship belt, which is pretty nice. There's a little bit of like a paint splotch over here on this side, but I like the way it's painted. I like the kind of the shiny. It's shiny, but it's not like overly. So it actually looks pretty good. And then it comes with the rubber shirt. It's got the Undisputed Era logo on it. Oh, it even has the back print on it. That's cool. Shock the system. I hate these rubber shirts with a passion, though. They don't look good on most figures, especially like the small figures. Like him, it's gonna make him look, all puffy. It's just gonna look weird. Yeah, and I looked out at everything. There's like a little thing on the leg there, but I looked at as far as the posability and everything. Everything moves. This leg here was a little stuck at first, but pretty awesome figure, I have to say. Super, super happy to have been able to pick up the new Mandalorian. I know a lot of people that I saw online didn't get it. Their store was out, and so I'm very lucky that I was able to get the last one today. Like I said, with the child, it kind of sucks that it's not it's a pro and a con. At least they didn't just re-release the first child figure again in this pack, but they almost downgraded not having it be posable like the original figure. I do like that it's in the Force pose, which is cool. But yeah, other than that, I mean, the head moves. That's about it. It's stuck in that static pose. Even the feet are like sculpted on. They don't move like the original Black Series figure. So that's disappointing. I can see that being disappointing for people, that wanted to get the Mandalorian and the child in, one pack, especially with it being, $35. So I'm glad that I have the first Black Series figure. Actually, I have two of them. I have one I left in the package, and then the second one that I bought. Originally, I was gonna make a snow globe out of it, but I don't think I'm gonna do that now. I'm just gonna have one since I have the Mandalorian now. I'm just gonna keep it loose. Other than in the Mandalorian, again, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same figure. Other than the new, the head sculpt, Pedro Pascal, and the removable helmet. which is cool. And then again, it's kind of unnecessary. So far, with a season and a half, he only removed the helmet once, which I disagreed with them having him remove the helmet, so soon into the series anyway. So that's not, I'm not big on that whole thing, and there's not a whole lot of instances where I can see you wanting to have him with the helmet off, and that could change later on in the series. We could see him actually taking the helmet off. I'm a lot more. I'm not sure, but as for now, it only happened one time, and it happened with IG-11. So everybody's just like, oh, that doesn't count, kind of thing. But there's that one instance, and so unless you want to recreate that scene, you're not really gonna have him with his helmet off. So that's it feels a little unnecessary. The accessories are cool. I like the Beskar ingots. Those are kind of cool. The little device that makes the pram follow him. It's kind of unnecessary. It doesn't even like hook onto, there's not like a place to put it like on him or anything like that. So it just seems like an accessory that would get lost. And then, I mean, the pram's awesome, I will say. Pram is really awesome. I think it's kind of plain though, and sort of, it's a little bit of weathering, a little bit of scuff here and there would make it really, really pop. And I do like the base, the translucent base that they added to make it to where it appears to be floating, which is cool. But overall, I think it's a cool set. I think people that don't have the original Child Black Series figure are going to be upset just because there's less, posability with the Child. There's less you can do with it, especially if you're a figure photographer with him. And as far as Kyle O'Reilly, again, super, super happy that I was able to pick that up. And it's the Chase version because I like that attire much better, because it reminds me of his days back in Ring of Honor and Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, which, is when I discovered Kyle O'Reilly and became a fan of his. So now if I can just find Bobby Fish Chase, because it's the same with Bobby Fish, excuse me, his Chase figure is the one that's more like his, classic attire of him and Kyle O'Reilly in Ring of Honor as Red Dragon and stuff like that. So that's, I'm looking for that one more, the Chase, for that reason. But then again, the regular versions are cool too. I'm just more a fan of the, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish before they were in NXT. So, alright guys, it's going to be it for now. I'm not going to ramble for 2 or 3 more minutes, because I could, but just a short little video, or short as I could make it, just to show off these cool figures, especially the Mandalorian. Very, very lucky to have gotten it this morning, and very, very lucky if you sat and watched this entire video, I guess. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe, because I'll be back with more videos as soon as I can. See you guys later.